Thanks to those who are joining us virtually online. My name is Karen Brooks. I am the director of the CGIAR research program on policies, institutions, and markets, led by IFPRI, the International Food Policy Research Institute. I'm very pleased to welcome you to this event. Our occasion today is the launch of a really interesting book with a great title, The 1.5 Billion People Question. It's edited by Harold Alderman, Hugo Winterlini, and Ruslan Yemtsev, and the book is published by the World Bank in 2018. I interpret that to mean that perhaps it's forthcoming, but in any case, it's very new work, which we're being exposed to today. Now, the title of the book conveys a really important message. That's why I like the title so much, the 1.5 billion people question. If you think about 1.5 billion people, that's 20% of the world population, which is in need of and receiving food assistance, and that will be our topic today. So the book takes us through the different kinds of programs that deliver assistance, and the research not only on what kinds of programs work well in what settings, but how they change over time in response to changing circumstances and changing political imperatives. Now, this work on social protection is of paramount importance to a number of agencies, and we have representatives of several of them with us today to provide comments for the discussion. And I must say that we in the PIM program have a significant body of work on social protection. And so we're very interested in this work, and we are actually one of the co-sponsors of the work. Harold Alderman will lead off with an introduction to the volume. He is one of the editors. His remarks will be followed by comments from John Browse of the World Food Program, Louise Fox of USAID, and Michał Rukowski of the World Bank. Harold is a senior research fellow at IFPRI, the International Food Policy Research Institute. John is the director of the World Food Program's Washington Liaison Office. Louise is the chief economist at USAID, and Michał is the senior director, Social Protection and Jobs, Global Practice at the World Bank Group. Now, I could say quite a bit about the background and the qualifications of each of our participants today, but in order to save time, I'll suggest that you turn to other sources, go to the web. You'll find lots about these very skilled and experienced participants. So our panel is a very distinguished one. We're going to start first with Harold. We'll hear briefly, after his presentation, we'll hear briefly from the panelists individually. Then we'll open up to questions from the group and from those joining virtually. And we'll then turn back to the panelists for brief closing statements, and then we'll turn to Shingen Fan, our Director General of IFPRI, to give us some closing remarks. So with that, I hand over to Harold to tell us what should we know about the 1.5 billion people question.